Jeremy Clarkson has candidly admitted he's packing in his career, talking about cars, after confessing he's now too old and fat for it. In a revealing chat with the Sunday Times magazine, the ex-Top Gear host discussed his 22-year on-screen journey with co-stars James May and Richard Hammond. The trio made headlines in November 2023 when they announced that their Amazon Prime show, The Grand Tour, would be taking its final bow. Fans were recently treated to a sneak peek of the last episode ever, aptly named The Grand Tour. One for the road. At 64, Jeremy looked back over his illustrious career, from his beginnings on Top Gear to his move to Amazon Prime, but he didn't shy away from speaking bluntly about his departure from the motoring TV scene. Jeremy remarked, "I did that for a while, got ideas above my station, left, and made some mostly forgettable programs, before dreaming up a new format for Top Gear." Read more. Jeremy Clarkson's new pub opening sparks huge spike in property searches. He elaborated, "I then did that, got fired, started the Grand Tour with Amazon, and now, after 36 years of talking about cars on television, I'm packing it in, because I'm too old and fat to get into the cars that I like and not interested in driving those I don't." Jeremy, alongside James and Richard, first graced our screens on Top Gear in the early 2000s and stayed until 2015, during which time they hosted a roster of A-listers including Tom Cruise, Lionel Richie, and Rowan Atkinson, reports The Express. They were the faces of a show for 13 years, amassing 3 million YouTube subscribers, a magazine readership of 1.7 million, and even snagged a spot in the Guinness World Records in 2012 as the most watched factual TV program. But Jeremy's tenure came to an abrupt end after he was suspended and then fired for punching producer Oyvind Timon, leading to a public apology from the Grand Tour presenter and a £100,000 payout in compensation. Following Jeremy's departure, co-stars James and Richard chose to exit stage left too, later reuniting with him for the Grand Tour on Amazon Prime. The initial finale episode of the Grand Tour, filmed in Mauritania, graced screens earlier in 2024, with their Zimbabwean escapade set to premiere on Prime Video come Friday, September 13th. Last month saw the release of a teaser clip showcasing the motoring maestros at the tail end of their trek, featuring Jeremy poring over a map and James tinkering with a car. According to the press release, the trio ignore the instructions of Mr. Willman and embark on a journey to Zimbabwe in 3 dream cars: a Lancia Monte Carlo, a Ford Capri 3-liter, and a Triumph Stag. The announcement teases a stunning road trip across breathtaking yet sometimes challenging terrains, culminating in an emotional ending on an island that feels eerily strangely familiar.